What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another episode today. Now, Rising Rampage is actually a set that a lot of you players just don't like. Everyone's really upset because there's nothing really blockbuster in this set that they don't know about. So, basically, you're looking at every previous set of Yu-Gi-Oh! You're seeing how everything is so meta-changing. And then we get Rising Rampage, and there's no Tier 1 deck in the set. And everyone hates this set, to be honest with you. Realistically, this is a really good set. A lot of you players just don't know the value of this weekend, how important this weekend is. And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players just don't understand the fact that this set is actually an average Yu-Gi-Oh core set. It's not bad, it's not insanely good, but it's not a bad set. Guys, before again, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about Rising Rampage. Are you going to a sneak preview right now, today, this weekend? Are you looking forward to seeing the tournament results, things like that? Or you're just going to stay home and just wait for the set and buy the singles? Definitely comment down below. And if you're looking to buy any cards online, please make sure to use my link from TCG Player. It helps support the channel, and I really do appreciate it a lot, guys. You don't have to just donate me money or join my Patreon. You can do that as well. But I really would appreciate if you use the TCG Player link down below. Like I said, buy yourself some cards, and it also helps the channel out. It's a win-win for everybody. Guys, looking at Rising Rampage and look at the sneak preview this weekend. It's not only a sneak preview, just a regular sneak preview. It's the first Yu-Gi-Oh event that is going to show us what the meta is. It's the first Yu-Gi-Oh event that's going to show Yu-Gi-Oh players, well, what's the best deck? We don't know yet. We really don't have no idea. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players say it's Silent Man Great. Some Yu-Gi-Oh players say it's Thunder Dragons. But realistically speaking, until we have any Yu-Gi-Oh event, we have no idea what the meta is, what's going to top what, and Rising Rampage weekend is going to show us that. Now, before I begin to that, guys, I just want to say if you are looking to play any kind of Thunder Dragon variant, any kind of Dragon variant, I think the best card is in this set that you just don't know about. Looking at YGO Organization, looking at their new version of Dragon Link, which uses a bunch of Dragon Spam cards. I know some of the cards, like they have two, the full, they have 2 and 2, a Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and White Dragon White Buster, in which we have 1-on-1. We're still going to use the 1-on-1, by the way. But they have the new Rocket stuff that's coming on the Rocket Structure deck. We'll be getting in a couple of weeks. One of the main cards is going to be Dragoonity Knight Romulus. Now, being the fact that we don't have some of the cards like, I don't know, Crystal Needle Fiber, being the fact that we don't have that card, we need Romulus. We need a little bit more than normal. So, where does Romulus come in? Rising Rampage. It comes in this set right here. You need this card, by the way. If you want to run any kind of Dragon variant, there's no negotiation. You might need 2, but you definitely need 1 of Romulus. The card's price point is currently $16. It's being undersold on the $15 in the marketplace, guys. Now, I don't know if this card's going to go up in value. Is what somebody would say if they didn't know the card would go up in value. The card's going to go up in value. The card's money. Like, it's insane. Like, it's the only card needed for one of the best decks in the OCG, which is probably going to be the best deck here in the TCG, being the fact that Dragons didn't get hit because Konami decided not to hit the Guard Dragon package. So, yeah, this is probably going to be one of the best decks here in the TCG. I could only guess, allegedly. Also, let me just emphasize the fact in the OCG, they have 3 Maxis, and the deck's still the best deck. This card's going to be needed. If you're looking to run any kind of variant, like I said, any kind of combo variant that uses Guard Dragons, you're going to need Romulus. It's going to go hand in hand. And I don't think this value is going to be $15. I think it's easy to be going up high in value. We're going to easily see this card hit about $20, maybe even $30 that fast. Once you players realize, wait a minute, Dragon or Spam combo decks, this is the best variant, and this one card is used in there, maybe even at 2. This card's going to spike, so hopefully you guys can go on and get yours as soon as possible. It's going to go higher in value. Looking at Rising Rampage, though, Appaloosa, the Bone with the Goddess. The Prismatic Secret Rare is roughly around $6,969. We're being trolled. We're being trolled. The average price point is really unknown. Some people say it's roughly around $500. To be honest with you, here's my thing about Prismatic Secret Rare, which I am really excited about. Hopefully, guys, you are, and hopefully, you guys pull some at the sneak preview this weekend, today, for some. I like this card a lot. I like the Prismatic from the picture, but we don't know how it looks like. We don't know how it feels like. We have zero information about this card, other than a couple of pictures. With that said, I think Rising Rampage, Prismatic Secret Rare previously has been gorgeous. Prismatic Secret Rares, and then Rising Rampage might be really awesome. But it really depends how they're doing it. Let's be honest with you. Because looking at the Marine Says Seahorse picture, it looked kind of trash. But looking at Bull the Goddess, it looked amazing. So we have, once again, no idea. So could it be worth a lot of money for these cards? Sure. Could it not be? Yeah, Yeah, it definitely cannot be. But adding a rarity higher than Secret Rare and Yu-Gi-Oh! As a norm in core sets is actually a really big deal. The last thing we had that was change-wise was Ultimate Rares and Ghost Rares in our sets that were taken away. And now we're giving Prismatic Secret Rares, which I'm kind of happy about. Hopefully it looks good and lives up to the hype, because it'll be a new expensive rarity. And once again, speaking from a rarity whore perspective, only from rarity whore's perspective, I would have to get this. Unless it looks like gold rare, in which Konami, you're about to be in a world of hurt. Financially for you, not for us. Because if this looks gold rare, nobody's going to want this. If it looks platinum rare, you're going to have a mixture of you players wanting this and some not wanting this. Realistically, it's not going to be good for you. So this better be a good rarity. I'm just throwing it out there because, and I want this to be good, by the way. I want this to be good because I'm a rarity whore, and I know there's other people out there that want to like this set. So hopefully, once again, Konami, the printing looks good. Moving forward though, look at value. Besides the crazy Prismatic Secret Rare cards that, or somehow 696969 value times 3. Witchcrafter Golem, everything in Rising Rampage looks to be falling. We got the Secret Witchcrafter Golem Aruru. It's about $40 and dropping from its $42 market price. Marine says Marble Rock. Let me just emphasize one thing about Marine says. They're not good this set. They're really not. They're going to be amazing next set. They might be playable this set, but I like to think my Marine sets, like Ultra guys, before they got Multi-Faker. Yeah, sure, you could play them, but until we get Multi-Faker, the deck was dead. Rip Multi-Faker. Rip Multi-Faker. Anyway, look at Marine sets. I still think eventually you're going to need to get this this deck. I don't know if the value is going to stay the same. In fact, I think Marine sets value is going to decline. And then as we get near October 25th, I believe, the new set comes out. Marine sets goes back up in value. Also, this correlates with a ban list. Konami, what are you doing there? You doing something there? Anyway, looking at Marine sets, I do think you guys eventually need to get this, but you don't need to rush this. And that's what I think about Marine sets right now. Capsule's terrible. Sell it. $33 card. That's just, no. Sell it. Fortune Lady Every is another card that I don't know about Fortune Ladies. I didn't look into this set. I think when I'm looking at Rising Rampage, I think we have Marine sets, which is good for next set. Once again, obviously, I think Romulus is amazing, and everything else I think is decent. I like Prismatic Secret Rares. Get Out is a decent card. In fact, 32 looks not bad, but it depends if the card sees any kind of meta play. And I feel like we're not going into a control meta. We're going into more of an aggressive combo meta. That's what we're seeing right now. Shaman of Tenyi is an ultra rare, which is kind of weird to see that $23. Once again, we have to see how that... The one thing about Rising Rampage, it has all these deck cores. And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know much about them, or a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't care much about them, or think they're not good. And the thing is, we've been in this situation before, where we're all kind of like fuzzy on the deck cores within a set, and then just hated the set, but the set was good. It's Duelist Alliance. In fact, this is kind of reminds me a lot like Duelist Alliance, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant on Rising Rampage. We know Marines is going to be good, like Shadows, except we know Shadows is tier 1 right at the gate, where I think Marines would be good the next set, but this is a preview of the value. And there's a lot of deck cores that we just don't know about. Kind of like Burning Abyss, how we just didn't know about it. But there's a lot of stuff like Tangy in there. There's, once again, more Marine sets in there. Romulus is a huge card to get, obviously. I think that's a hidden card of the set. That is the card of the set, by the way, is Romulus. Not even a maybe. Like, I just want to, I know I keep emphasizing this, but if you're going to see preview right now or tomorrow, get this card. It's not even maybe the best card of the set. It's the best card of the set, hands down. But looking at other cards, obviously, like Borderlord Exchange Dragon, it's not good. Unless you're getting the playmat, cool. But other than that, this card's not really that good. Morpheus the Dreamer. Dreamer is another deck card that looks cool, but I don't know if it's good enough. And then look at the rest of the set. It doesn't hold anything that's great, that jumps out at you, that goes, hey, I'm good, you want to get me right now. So that's what I think about Rising Rampage. I think it's a great set, but it's not a phenomenal set. I think it's an average Yu-Gi-Oh set. The only thing amazing about Rising Rampage, obviously, the weekend, we're gonna be seeing what the meta is. That's really important. That's insanely important. Great information, by the way, before the YCS coming up. I'm sorry, not the YCS, the UDS coming up, next month. Prismatic Secret Rare debuts in this set, which is, once again, huge. Appaloosa is obviously going to be needed in certain decks. Certain decks won't need it. It's going to be a tech choice for Link 4, because we still have Borosor Dragon. And I know they're different. One can kill you, one can negate. More people's going to want Borosor Dragon over Appaloosa. Though, then again, Appaloosa Prismatic Secret, I kind of want it because it's Prismatic Secret. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And Romulus is the card of the set that nobody knows about. Nobody's talking about this card, but it's needed in this Dragon Spam deck. And I believe this will be a variant of this deck will be used here in the TCG. Also, the fact if the World Challenge Justice card is in this deck as well, you're going to need to get this card. You're going to want to trade for it this weekend. It's got a lot of great cards that you're going to want. And then they got Mexia too. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay, Battles of Legends, Heroes Revenge. Boros Dragon, stabilizing price point roughly around $33. Hasn't changed. Blacklisted Soldiers on the Chaos, $31, hasn't changed. Engage, went up a little bit of value. Wasn't it around 12? It's looking to be around $17 to $18. It's actually going up in value for Engage. Almaraz, a card I thought was going to be the card of the set, actually really isn't. It's around $11 to $12 for this card, which is near its market price. I really thought this was going to be the money card, the hidden money card, but we're just not seeing it. Then again, you still need to get one of these. Then you got Save Frame Lord Lamba, tanking in value, hitting a price underneath $8. Widow Anchor holding about $6. The original one's about $10 for Widow Anchor, so it's up to you which one you want. For actually a couple of bucks, you get the Secret Rare original print. I mean, they're both Secret Rare, but the original print, I don't know if that matters to you. For me, it would matter. It would annoy me personally. Visionary increase spiked in value, now stabilizing roughly a little under $6. And then other Visionary Faris also being roughly around $5. Nothing really crazy changing the price point. Prankatops being at $6, $7 at release. We're now seeing going back down in value to roughly around $5, and which is barely holding on to that price point for Prankatops. And then of course you got Lancia. This card is huge. It's about $4. That's the thing about Battles of Legends, and that's the weird thing about Battles of Legends. People keep asking me, V, should I buy boxes? V, should I? You really should just buy singles. I mean, not that serious, little selfless plug. Use my link if you want to buy any singles. Once again, help the channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. But realistically, with Battles of Legends, there's no reason to buy boxes unless you just want trade bait, sure. But why trade bait? Once again, Rising Rampage isn't a meta-defining set. You just really want to go in and grab your Romulus. Depending on what deck you're playing, of course, there's other cards you could consider. But as far as I think it's Romulus. So hold on a second. Let me just go back to this thought because I want to finish this thought with you guys. So there's two cards for this set for control and combo players. We're gonna think it's the meta right now. Okay. Get Out is the card you want if you are a control player. Target 2 monsters your opponent controls that are special from the extra deck. Shuffle it into the deck. You can only activate one Get Out per turn. I think this is the card for control players. I'm sorry I didn't mention this earlier. For control players, this is your card. This is the card in the set that you need. For combo players, it's Romulus, which is even cheaper, ironically. It's only like, once again, $15. It's going to go up in value. Anyway, but looking at Battles of Legends, everything else is dirt cheap. Like everything else. You know how you can tell it's a dirt cheap set? The value that equals out is Lancia. After that, you got Prankatops. And then you go to page 1. And then you just get everything that's above, like, obviously a pack value. But not by a lot, by the way. Realistically, under aside from Lamba, which is like $8, everything else is I mean, this is all double, about equal to a little over a pack value. Real value comes to Almirage, Engage, Soldier of Chaos, and Boros. 4 cards are what you really can make money on. Everything else is under pack value. So that's why I like Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge, but it's a great set to trade from and just to buy singles from. And that's probably what I'm personally going to do as well. Looking at Savage Strike, someone asked me earlier today, V, what's I care about in Savage Strike? And I was like, I got some news from you, my guy. Look at that Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. It's going up in value. Shocker. Shocker. Obviously. Listen, I know people are excited about Rising Rampage. And I know everyone's excited about Prismatic Secret Rare, which is gorgeous. I'm not going to lie to you. And if you was to pull out Appaloosa, let's say it has a $500 value, here's what you do with that. You get rid of it for cards like Phantasme and Pot of Extravagance, because they're both going up in value. Phantasme holding an $81 market price. We're seeing it here about $84 and rising. Pot of Extravagance holding a $69 market price. Giggity. Let You Played Unlimited Extravagance, Unlimited Let You Played, is about $76. First edition Extravagance, edition 1, that's not Italian, is about $100. Wake up, everybody. This is value. Like, this is why I kept saying forever. During the dead season, this is the set to look at. We know it's not getting a Megaton reprint. We don't know when the next reprint's coming. We just recently got a bunch of reprints. These were the cards you need to get, and they still are. Highly recommend you guys pick these cards up before they go even higher in value. Looking at Phantasme, it can easily go back to $115. I kept saying it, and it's going to do it. It's going to go up to past $115. Get it now while it's still low before regional season starts the end of next month. Then we got dangers, and this is a question I want to ask you guys. We know we're going to get a lot of reprints of danger monsters. We definitely know it's going to be Tsuchinoko, and there's other danger monsters that look to get reprinted. My question to you guys, and the question of the day actually, what danger is not going to get reprinted? And what do you think is going to happen? Let's say Konami makes Megaton and puts all the dangers in the Megaton, okay? But they miss Bigfoot, a card on which is currently around $12. Well, what's going to happen with Bigfoot? Secret for Cybernetic Horizon. I'm going to guess it's going to spike in value and hit a dumb number. All the value of all the danger monsters is going to get put aside. They're going to tank. And Bigfoot is going to be hitting $40 to almost near $50. It's going to hit some dumb numbers. And it might even go beyond that. Just the hype alone. What I'm trying to say, guys, is please keep an eye on what's going to get printed and what's not going to get printed in the 2018 Megatons. It really matters a lot, actually. Then we got OTS Storm Pack 10. Now, I think it was a week or two ago, I was informed that no more OTS Pack 10. Konami did a small release to stores, and there was no more. I just got word in that Konami is doing a final OTS Pack 10 dump before OTS Pack 11. So we're gonna might see a refreshment in the price points of all these OTS Pack 10 cards. They might have another chance to go down in value before you see some starting to actually go up in value. Once again, I think Konami's doing a final pump and dump of all their OTS Pack 10 as they make way for OTS Tournament Pack 11 for stores that were obviously overperforming. And we might see OTS Pack 10 go down and then quickly go back up. So you might see like a weird rubber band effect in value for OTS Tournament Pack 10. So please keep that into consideration if you're holding OT Colossus, OT Gatea, OT Hayate, which is holding a $33 price point for the card, which was currently $26. In fact, looking at other Ultimate Rare strikers, there's still value. And I don't know, do you sell, do you not sell? OT Shizuku's is roughly around $37 with a $26 price point. And Kagari, the card which should be a lot of money with a $25 price point, is roughly around stabilizing at $25, which this should be the card for value-wise, being the fact that it's used not only in strikers, but in Orcus. Yes, it's limited, but still needed. So it's really weird to see that kind of jump in price point. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, comment down below, and also use the link in case you want to buy TCG Play singles. Once again, it greatly supports the channel. A lot of Paisanos, including mostly myself, can upgrade the equipment and have better sound quality and better cameras. I would really greatly appreciate it if you guys can do this to support the channel. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos, you have a great day.